When Meghan Markle married Prince Harry, the American divorcee was a Hollywood star turned HRH.
It was inevitable that similarities would be drawn to her predecessor Wallis Simpson, another American divorcee who became a royal duchess when she married Edward VIII. A new biography on the late Duchess of Windsor has sparked a similarity between the two duchesses' first encounters with their princes after both being introduced by a mutual friend. Meghan Markle News: Real reason Duchess is perfect match for Harry. Meghan Markle News: How Duchess couldn't book a job. Prince Harry. Author Anna Pasternak claims in her new book untitled The Real Wallis, Duchess of Windsor, that prior to Mrs Simpson and Edward VIII officially meeting, she was dying to meet the then Prince of Wales after receiving an invitation to a weekend house party in Leicestershire by friend Connie Thaw.
The 2019 biography describes that, in November 1930, Mrs Simpson received a tantalizing invitation to act as chaperones to the Prince of Wales and his then mistress Thelma Furness at a party.
Ms. Pasternak wrote, Wallis's first reaction to the invitation was a mixture of pleasure and horror.
The biographer claims Mrs Simpson said, like everybody else, I was dying to meet the Prince of Wales.
But my knowledge of royalty, except for what I had read, had until then been limited to glimpses at a distance of King George V and his state coach on his way to Parliament. Like Mrs Simpson, the Duchess of Sussex told BBC News in 2017 that, as an American, she knew little about the prince before their first date. She said, you know, because I'm from the States, you don't grow up with the same understanding of the royal family.
In 2018 Amazon Prime documentary Meghan Markle, From Hollywood to Windsor, it is revealed what the Duke of Sussex really thought of his beloved Duchess when he first saw her.
Ingrid Seward, editor of Majesty magazine, claims that Harry saw Meghan's photograph on Violet von Westenholz's Instagram. Ms. Seward claims Harry saw the photograph of her and said, wow, she's hot. She also claims Ms. von Westenholz, who works in PR for Ralph Lauren, said to Harry, would you like to meet her? She's over here. Prince Harry told BBC News in November 2017 that he had never watched Suits, the show Meghan Markle is best known for, before he met the California-born actress in July 2016.
He said, I was beautifully surprised when I walked into that room and saw her, and there she was sitting there.
I thought, I am really going to have to up my game here. Royal biographer Andrew Morton reveals in his book 17 Carnations that Wallis Simpson met Edward VIII for a brief encounter in 1919. According to Mr. Morton's research, years later it is revealed that Mrs. Simpson complained to her then husband, the Duke of Windsor, that he did not recall the brief encounter. Mr. Morton said, naturally, Wallis, who remembered that she was dressed to kill for her first royal meeting, did